Hello, Omen Storm here. Welcome to more Harvestella. So the plans for this stream are, admittedly, to go and work on the main story. I want to go and progress through this dungeon, maybe all in one episode if I can manage it. And for that, I'm kind of allotting myself a 2-hour time slot for tonight's stream. So the stream may go on for a while, it might not. But let's go talk with Braca and head into the dungeon. Already gotten pretty... Oh no, I forgot to upgrade my weapons. That could be a problem. Speaking of problems, I forgot to go ahead and move myself over so that I'm not blocking people's arts for this. There we go. Wait, we're going right this second? Yep. The secret store runs pretty deep. There's a small underground passage that runs just above it. Isn't that dangerous? You knew it would be. That's why you're here, right? Besides, we can't hope to get anywhere without facing a little danger. Wait just a second. There's no way the Order wouldn't find that tunnel right away. Nah, don't worry. Nobody in the Order knows about this fruit. I think it was made by people planning to rebel against the Order. Talk like that is now long dead, though. And no one would use it now anyway. The whole place looks like it would collapse at any moment. Even if they did suspect someone of sneaking in here, I think they'd be too scared to follow them and find out. Did you say collapse at any moment? That's exactly what I need for my luck. Sure, that's just a deterrent. Braca said he uses this route all the time, so I'm sure it's safe enough. The girl's got a point there. Let's go. I can't say much. My luck is the kind of luck where this will go and come crashing down on my head. Oh, this just looks so lovely. Like, does this not just look beautiful? The Divine Seas Light Cave. I like the music too. We're here. That was easier than expected. It's because I'm always running around in here. And I was be in for a world of hurt, though. A world of hurt? We can get to the Seas Light from here. Alright, Braca, I'm counting on you to fulfill what we paid you to do. What do you mean, we? If I remember right, it was your friend that paid me. Well, I was speaking on Owen's behalf. But I wouldn't say something like that. Looks like they can speak on their own behalf. Don't you worry, getting your money's worth. By the way, I've also got my own business with the Winter Seas Light. Don't slow me down. Oh, I forgot that I was currently using the... Oh, I forgot to switch stuff around in my inventory. Okay, let's go and move stuff so I don't consume the stuff I don't want to. But before the stream, I was busy trying to go and do some fishing. And okay, that is a bridge over there that I need to rebuild from the other side. But we will eventually make it through here.
I'll do my
Ooh,
best.
that was actually pretty effective, it seemed like. And, ooh, the gnome is weak to ice. I was kind of worried about how things were going to go for me with not having upgraded my weapons in quite some time, but it seems like that isn't going to be too much of an issue.
Battle begins.
Now oh dear goodness, that the mic arm squeaks so badly now. But I should probably be more considerate of what the boss is going to be like in terms of how difficult this dungeon is actually going to be. also, if I remember right, there's gonna be, yeah, things like that that look like a sliding puzzle. Because, you know, ice. Oh, that poor gnome just standing there all by itself in front of a chest. And, ooh, we got some cabbage seeds. I think these are a winter crop. And go start another fight with these two down here. We're able to take out one of them, and the other one went down quickly enough as well. Oh, darn it, that bridge is started by the other side. Oh well. We'll backtrack. Well, we're not really backtracking just yet, but we should have. Yep, here's a bridge we can fix. Oh, I only have one repair kit. I need to go make more of those soon. Or, you know, I could open a chest and just get another repair kit. But no, I am going to legitimately need to consider making some more repair kits soon, since I only have the one that I just got. And we are definitely going to come across more stuff that wants us to use those for clearing pathways and whatnot.
The battle begins.
Might get a few that want the explosives, but I think that's probably going to be a bit rare. Something shiny catches your eye in the ice. Be some kind of rare material. Break into the ice and get it. This sounds dangerous. Let's do it. And I hurt myself. I got a gold ore though, so I got something from it at least.
Is everyone alright?
Something's called a Reynard. Reynard sounds like an actual person's name, not the name of a monster. Oh, they're waiting for their friend to go ahead and come down the little hill of ice. Oh, you guys actually do a fair bit of damage. I always get nervous when Emo says they're like, it's over line, because it always sounds like they've been defeated and I need to go heal them. This doesn't look good for my health, though that actually looks like the way I need to go. So, the way I want to go to fully explore is over in this direction. Oh, I see on the map now where it shows the loop. I don't know why, but this game keeps feeling like one where I don't have the ability to jump. Even though I very much do. Oh, and we took care of that one, and we took care of that one. Now, let's go ahead and find what we have here. Some cotton, and a treasure chest I can't open because my backpack is full. That is an issue that I was not expecting to have. I definitely want to keep this stuff for fortifying. We will go ahead and consume that. It seems to be the one that I'm going to least suffer for if I don't have it. I also need to pay a bit of a close attention to the time for while we're going through here. Is there going to be any chests down below? It seems like there should be, but I'm not really seeing any. Oh, that path. My backpack is full. I cannot go and carry anything. How unfortunate. Oh, screw it. I'm gonna eat the egg.
Thanks.
Eating a raw egg is possibly not the healthy. Well, actually, I guess it depends where you live, because from what I remember, there's several countries where eating raw eggs is an actual part of the diet, or something that can be done with a certain level of safety.
Are you really going to fight it?
Though I wouldn't recommend it unless you know for certain whether it's safe to do that based on like how your country does it. I know where I live, it is most assuredly not safe to consume raw eggs. You know what? I don't think we've done anything to go and hunt fears as of yet. So, in a future video, I might go and backtrack and hunt some old fear enemies. A gentle stream of spring water trickles down a wall of ice. The chilled water looks cool and refreshing. I will leave that there for a future use. Oh, and we have something we can blow up over here. Of course, the explosives are the things I have the most of. And of course, I can't open that because my inventory is
Thanks.
full.
You're a lifesaver.
Hermit's root. Hopefully that's useful.
I'll do my
And
best.
let's go ahead and put the 700 health ring on here so that we can hopefully use that maybe. My backpack's full. I can't harvest anything. Red leaf, and now I can't harvest anything else. Fine, I'll consume the red leaf. Sparkly powder.
Better stay away from that enemy.
Yes, thank you for your input. Oh, okay, thank you for your input, Asil. I failed to stay away from the enemy. Oh, and the skills are on cooldown.
I'll do my best.
Let's go ahead and take care of all you guys real quick. This is going all well and easily.
Is everyone all right?
Can't use the thief though. So there's going to be a way to get over to that somehow. Oh, I see how I'm supposed to get to it. There's a little pathway right over here we can go down. And I think I can more or less safely make it past here, maybe? Yep. Got right past the fear without any real issue. So... Wait, we're already at the midpoint? Huh. Doesn't feel like we should be at the midpoint. But it is close enough to a time to return back that I'm not going to feel bad about returning back. Especially since I have a bunch of things that I need to go and deposit so that I can go and make better use of things. And while I'm here, I should also see about making more repair kits. I think 3 seems like it should be good for now, right? That won't be too lacking, hopefully. Got 3 repair kits. And can I make anything new? I can make sprinklers, but I don't want to make the sprinklers. Make the poison orb, but I don't care about the poison orb. Dessert maker I can make. I could also make the upgraded cheese maker. But none of those are of particular importance as far as I can tell. And is there anything new that I can cook? Nope, not that I can see, unfortunately. So we will just go ahead, head on off to sleep. New day. Ooh, oh, we did get a new level. We're already almost part of the way to level 32. That's nice. And it's now day 11 of summer. Oh, I haven't checked the book here to see if I've... Ooh, I did complete a couple of things. And I've almost got enough to get the sprinkler level 2. Once I can get the sprinkler level 2, I'll be really happy. Oh, and we have the mail that I haven't read because I got it while I was doing stuff off screen. Or off stream. What should I do? I'm sorry for making such a sudden request, but I need some help. I want to do well with the vigil for the sake of everyone in Shatola, but I cannot keep going like this. Please, Omen, I don't know what to do. Thank you for everything. With your assistance, I have finally completed my modifications to the Fia Sola. I cannot thank you enough. Without you, there's no imagining how long this would have taken me to do alone. Once we have produced the necessary supplies, it will finally be time to head to the ocean floor. We should be able to catch up to her now. Thanks again for everything. Signed, Hein. Do you mind lending me an ear? Do you mind coming to my place? I'd like to talk about that girl I met, Otella. We need to do something about her. Thanks in advance. Cheers, Asil. For some reason, this feels slightly more dark than cheerful. About Cress. Chris really hasn't been looking good lately. I don't think she's taken a break in days. I heard what's been going on with the quiet, but she can't help anyone if she keels over. Owen, I need your help. Please say something to her, or even just show your face at the clinic. Got to do something. From Dim. I need to talk to you. I never thought I'd meet Rosny again in Arden. Of all places, I suppose this is punishment for running away from my sins for so long. Omen, I have something very important I would like to discuss. Would you come and meet me at the orphanage? From Estina. And Sherry. I've been thinking about what I should do. Thinking, and finally I found my answer. I'm confident this should be the end. I'd like to talk to you about what I want to do, so would you mind coming to Nemea? I'll be waiting near the observation deck. Wasn't
Hello, little
Sherry
crappies.
person who...
Looks like some crops are
No, Sherry is the one who is
Hello,
from,
little crappies.
or has family in Shatola.
Hello, little
Farm work is pretty good wing
Can't
exercise.
remember whether that's Sherry or Sherry is the
Hello,
one
little
with the
crappies.
fiance with amnesia. Thinking about things I don't want to forget. I do not want to forget to deposit stuff here and not have it take up my inventory. Like those seeds that are sitting in there. Oh my goodness, this thing is so fat. It's like the size of a soccer ball. I'm not going to kick it though, but it's like the size of a soccer ball. I should really get that going soon, the Woolham area. But we'll run up here and check on our our water area crops as well. And I'm kind of doing stuff around here just in part because I want to let some time pass for when the weapon shop opens up to see if I can go and upgrade any of my weapons at the moment. Because I would definitely like to do that if possible.
Hello, little
Harvest all of that.
crappies.
And we can harvest the... Ooh, we have several harvests we can do with that. That's nice. And, okay, there's the honey flower. I was about to say, I could have sworn that I planted some more stuff around here, and I, in fact, did. Wait, can I make anything with the locomelons just yet? Or the loconuts, whatever they are. Wait, I can just teleport back to the farm. I don't need to go running around like crazy. So, run back inside, and let's
Welcome
see
back.
if we can make anything new as of yet. I should really go and make the mountain stir fry though, because that will be useful for some things. I don't... Actually, let me go make sure that the things needed for it aren't used anywhere else. At least not for any dishes that I haven't already made. So I need like mushrooms and what else? The little herbs. So the hamburger and egg uses the mushrooms. So does the barbecue churrasco. But I've already made those. This uses the little herbs, but I have more herbs than I have mushrooms. So I'm not going to use up all the herbs if I go and do this. Is there anything else that uses mushrooms from among what I currently have? The shrimp and mushroom al ajulo, which I'm not going to go and make that. Okay, so it seems like we're pretty much fine for going and making some mountain stir fry. Oh, this is actually going to consume a fair bit of time, but you know what? It's good to have healing supplies. I just need to go and remember that those will actually cause me to have
See you later.
fullness,
and there's only so much that I can consume before
is
I
to
can't
have
consume
fun.
more because of the
I hope
fullness.
you bring back souvenirs.
And off we go to the village. And off we go to the weaponsmith. I can't remember if there's a modus in front of the weaponsmith or not. Actually, I want to check something in here. Is there a higher level fishing pole I can buy or something? I can buy a better backpack, which is admittedly tempting, but is not what I want. That backpack is way too tempting just simply because I keep running out of space. But that's because I'm not properly managing my inventory.
Come on it.
Okay. 1 gold ore short of upgrading my weapon. But I can go and upgrade everyone else's stuff. So let's go ahead and do that. I'd rather have everyone else have their stuff upgraded first. So that'll cost me 2,000. I will go ahead and upgrade that.
Cheers.
And I will actually... You know what? No, I like my current party. I was gonna say I'm gonna go and swap out my party to have other people in it, but no, I like my current party. I was thinking about putting Brock in it, but no. We're gonna go keep our current party of Asil and Emma. Oh, I haven't checked the job in a while. It doesn't look like any of them are ready for upgrades, though. The mage should be getting some level of progress, though. 611 points. That costs 1,500. That costs 1,800. That costs 1,800. And those use the... Why are words escaping me? Those use the Echo Stones that I don't currently have. So I think I might actually go ahead and temporarily change this. You know what? Let's go ahead and equip Shadow Walker. Fighter, I will take off for a while, and we'll go ahead and put Avenger on there. And I guess I actually have some additional rings that I haven't been making the best use of. Can I not equip you guys with rings? No, I can't equip you guys with rings. That's useful information for the future, I guess. I don't need to worry about keeping certain things available just so I can equip to my teammates. They have their own benefits they'll get. And luckily, since we've gone to the Seaslight Cave already, we can just head into it from over here. And because we've already gone so far in, we can teleport here. Off we go, further in. And I still love all of the way this place looks. Always looks so nice. Wait. What is it? I sent some big ones. And they're not fun. What is that? Some kind of mercenary instinct? You could say that. We need to defeat whatever they are if we want to go any further. Oh, those are some intimidating looking things.
The battle begins.
Geno Malice? Okay, that's an interesting name.
Take that.
They're getting horribly shredded though. Oh my goodness, these poor things. Ow. Okay, I just saw how much damage that did when it hit me. I no longer think of them as poor things. Now I just want them gone. And send an orbital lance at them. We did it. No, we haven't yet. I was getting ready to say he better not be summoning backup, and then Brock just shot him. This isn't good. What isn't? We probably don't have the time to stand around and discuss it. Oh look, more of them. Hold on just a minute. This hardly seems fair. Called its friends for help, huh? Who would have thought it was this popular? Is this it for us? Stand aside. Who's there? You should work on your manners. It's you. When I was told there were intruders, I didn't expect them to be you. Why are you here? We're here to save a great fairy. A great fairy? You're up to something, aren't you? I love that my character just immediately goes, yep, and shakes his head. Sister Shrika, regardless of what it is, they have no permission to be here. We must capture them and put them to trial. Right. Mission? Mission? Do you never get tired of listening to yourselves? Where do you guys get off anyway? Are you the Grand Keepers of the Seaside or something? We're not. The Seaside is beyond all human understanding. It watches over us and all we do. What a primitive notion. Do you think it's some sort of god? You know God doesn't exist, right? Truth will be revealed someday. That's when you'll do... or then what will you do when the scales are ripped from your eyes? Sister Shrika, His Eminence has ordered us to capture the intruders. You're right. Understood. Take them away. This doesn't feel good for my health. Begin the Inquisition. Yep, this is bad for my health. Bring the prisoners over here. Let's go and find out just how bad it is for my health. Did we really treat prisoners this badly way back when? At least we're being tried together. That's supposed to make me feel better? I can't stay cooped up in a place like this. Where's Braca? I looked away for 1 second and he was gone. His most revered excellency, Sigfield, Patriarch of Arjun. So that's the Patriarch. He's the reason we're in this mess. Yeah, my controller's starting to act up. Isn't that Shrika beside him? I wonder what she's thinking. Silence! Oh, blessed stone of seasons, in your grace we judge these lost souls, as the seaslight doth desire it. I have a very bad feeling about this. Let us begin. Inquisitor, lay out their sins. Your Eminence, the sinners were apprehended within the Divine Seaslight Cave. They are to be tried for the defilement of such hallowed ground. Footprints indicate their intentions was to reach the center of the cave, the seat of the Stone of Seasons. These are no ordinary villains. It is believed their intentions were indeed evil in nature. I see. Question to the accused. What were you hoping to achieve at the center of the Divine Seaslight Cave? Well, Omen, we'll have to be careful about how we choose to answer. To investigate the Seaslight, to rescue a great fairy. Can't say. Number 3 is definitely not the right answer. I'm gonna go with number 2. Probably not the best answer, but it's the one I want to go with. You mean to suggest there is a creature that has lived alongside the Stone of Seasons that we do not know about? Mayhap we are being fed the delusions of a megalomaniac. That in itself is another great sin. Well, that was the wrong answer. Their guilt seems evident. Let us call upon witnesses who can testify the weight of the defendant's sins. Witnesses? What? First witness. I saw it all. They're whispering and scheming in the shadows. I saw them pay a man who was concealed in the darkness. Make no mistake, they were making some evil, devilish deal. Isn't that the guy who scammed me? It's everything I saw. Next witness to the stand. And what am I going to be accused of now? I was guarding the Divine Seaslight Cave. They were present when the insurgent broke in, but... I saw a man all dressed in black. They were even prepared to lay the blame on a complete stranger. Mayhap they hope to distract our ever-vigilant gaze away from their misdeeds. So truly very wicked. Okay, so I'm taking the fall for Braca there. That's all I have to say. Our final witness, come forward. You look familiar. Oh, I guess it's because there's 3 of you sitting in the audience watching this. Forgive me for I've sinned. It was when I dropped my Flos Indulgentia that I witnessed the sinners. What are we being accused of now? The criminals found it. From what I heard, they wanted one for themselves. If I hadn't returned, then I can only assume that they intended to steal it. That's the end of my account. What's going on? They're bending the truth in order to paint us as some utter villains. It has become clear the depths of their sins are far worse than we could have possibly imagined. Your Eminence. Yes, my child? Should we not allow the sinners a chance to defend themselves against these accusations? We mustn't simply assume everything the witnesses have said is true. There shall be no need. Or do you believe the word of a sinner to weigh more than that of a custodian of the Flos Indulgentia? With all due respect, a Flo Indulgentia should not change someone's social standing. Nor do I believe it should absolve anyone of their sin. Shrika, you are tired. Please rest once the Inquisition has been concluded. His Eminence will deliver his verdict. I am suspecting the death sentence. Yes, the sins of these criminals are abundantly clear. Not content enough to defile sacred ground, they chose to cast suspicion and even petty theft. There's but one punishment fitting for those beyond the Holy Mother's mercy. Execution. I love the fact that petty theft is apparently grounds for execution to these people. Like, dear goodness. What's the, like, punishment for something actually a super severe crime? Oh. You can't. I want to say this first one, but we definitely did say that we saw someone in black run by. So we definitely did do at least one of these things. Have to listen to us. This is not gonna go well for me. To the dungeons with you. Well, we're only being sent to the dungeons so far. Do you have anything to say? Calm down already. You know, I feel very calm aside from the fact that I'm... Are we in a mine? This is... I feel like you guys could do much better for your jail cells. This is very drab. It also feels kind of like I could easily escape for a variety of reasons. Though if I'm like the only person here and you have a guard there, then maybe less easy than what I was thinking. Being incarcerated is quite the rare experience. By the way, I don't mean to come across as naive, but execution means they're going to kill us, right? It doesn't have a different meaning in this age. Can't believe it. I'm gonna die like this. I'll never make it back to my own time after all. I'm sorry you got wrapped up in this. But you didn't force me into anything. I was the one who insisted we investigate the Seas Light so I could return to my own time. Now that's come to this, I can't help wishing I'd spent more time with my mom and dad. Weren't you close with your family? It's not like I wasn't close to them. Still, that's a strange question to ask at a time like this. Yes and no. You know, we're about to be executed. This seems like a perfectly good time to get to know the person that's going to be executed alongside me. That seems reasonable, right? Whatever. We're probably going to die here anyway. We weren't what you would call a normal family, even in my time. They were both researchers. Of course, it was only natural that I ended up becoming a researcher too. I was even hailed as some kind of child prodigy, although that in itself is a bitter memory. There were some who would say I only rode on my parents' coattails. So it's not that we weren't close, I just kinda distanced myself from them. Even though we used to go on family vacations and do all kinds of fun things together when I was small. Why does my person seem confused by the concept of a family vacation? Well, I guess he has amnesia, so maybe he doesn't remember his family. Huh. Maybe the concept of a family vacation isn't so foreign after all. Or it makes more sense to be a foreign thought after all. What kind of things did you do for fun? Well, I didn't have much time for that kind of stuff as I got older since I was always doing research. But I still remember going to the theme parks as a family when I was younger. My heart pounding on a roller coaster, seeing the lights at the closing parade. It was like some magical dream world. I was always pestering my parents to ride the same coaster over and over. Then I would refuse to leave when the park closed. I even climbed to the top of a tower. My mom was so mad. Those are the only happy childhood memories I have. They're what kept me going even after that horrible disaster. Okay, if those are the only happy child memories you have, I'm terrified to find out what your other childhood memories are. Is there some kind of big event? There was a cataclysm that kick-started the death of our planet. I had been researching a way to fix it. That's why it's so important for me to get back to my own time, you see? So I can't die here. There must be something we can do about that prison guard. Well, I can think of several things we could potentially do. Yeah, I can think of several things we could potentially do. I don't know that any of them would be helpful. Maybe detrimental, but not helpful. So you're up for execution too, eh? Does this happen frequently? Actually, you know what? No, this seems like something that would definitely be happening frequently here if I'm going to be perfectly honest. If I'm going to be executed for petty theft, I'm pretty sure that execution are a pretty frequent occurrence at this point. There are others being executed too? Yep. I think the plan's to execute all the worst offenders in one fell swoop. If you'll excuse the pun. One fell swoop? Did they use a guillotine? Or should we expect the gallows? Heck if I know. I just hold the keys. All I know is you get taken to the Divine Seaslight Cave. What? Speaking of which, there's been a lot of your type trained up here recently. Give me all this extra work to do. Been this way ever since that Temple Indulgentia was established. Things were nice and quiet before. Temple and its flower. What's with that anyway? The Flow Indulgentia. Well, that? It's in the name, an indulgence. It absolves the wearer of any sin they may have committed. According to the Patriarch, quietus came about because humans are horribly sinful creatures. But by wearing the Flow Indulgentia, we can absolve ourselves of those sins and keep that dreadful season at bay. That's absurd. And I suppose everyone here believes in that megalomaniacal nonsense. If you're calling them delusions, you're wrong. The Patriarch has his oracle. They speak only the truth. Which is exactly what someone with megalomaniacal tendencies would say. Jeez. I wish someone would absolve me of this idiot. What did you say? Nothing. Talking to myself. You know, if you just accepted his truth and wore a Flow Indulgentia, you wouldn't be in this situation, right? We kinda tried that, and they told us no. I bet you want one now, don't you? We don't need anything like that at this point. Remember, lying is a sin. Then at least 3 of those people that were there in that courtroom are probably in trouble. I can see it in your eyes. You want the Flow Indulgentia, and I am in a position to be able to help you. You see, I've actually got a fair few of them, and I'm willing to give you one for a price. I don't go for cheap, mind, but you'd be able to overturn your death penalty if you had one to hand. So what say you? Nope. Stick to your guns. That flower really isn't worth it. That poor jailer. Oh. I'm not sure whether that's better or worse than any of the things I could have been thinking of doing with what I had available to me. But hello there again, Braca. Braca, where the hell have you been? You should be asking the same thing. You know you're dealing with Order missionaries, right? There's no use in sticking around if one of them crosses your path, or you end up here. You came back to save us. I wouldn't go that far. I just heard your familiar voice echo through the underground passage. Is that near here? Yep. Looks like my guess about it being built by Order insurgents was right on the money after all. It's connected to this very dungeon. I don't even know, or didn't even know this route existed until now anyway. Still, I'm glad you're here. Thank you, Braca. The deal was to take you all the way to the Seaslight, remember? Get what you paid for. There's no need to hang around here any longer. I said it's time for a prison break. We're clear of the dungeon. What now? That doesn't seem good. I don't think we should be underground with all this shaking. I'm pretty sure underground is a very bad place to be during an earthquake. Is this it? Is the passage finally collapsing? Hurry, calm down. I am calm. We're fine. That rumble came from somewhere near the surface. Something's probably happening at the Holy Capital. Let's go take a look. Oh, let's... Oh, we're down one person. Because the little innkeeper isn't there. Oh my, isn't Roxa over that way? You're absolutely right. I've never seen an avalanche like that. It's just as the Oracle foretold. A great calamity would befall Doxa. The Oracle saved us. Looks like the Oracle's predictions about a great calamity came true. The Oracle, huh? The Oracle of the Patriarch was right. Come, we should get baptized as well. Yeah, you're right. I find this whole thing suspicious, I'll be perfectly honest. That Ziegfeld's getting just what he wanted. At this rate, everyone in the Holy City will be walking around with one of those Flow Indulgentia. What's with the red one you're wearing? I was wondering the same thing. I forgot to mute my phone. It's been a while since I've done that. I was wondering the same thing. You seem to know a great deal about them back in the dungeon. Thought you had business with the Sea's Light. I'm not prying into your business, so maybe you shouldn't pry into the business of others. My duties are done for the day. I'm going back to my hideout. If you wish to return to the Sea's Light, then call on me again another day. He's hiding something. But we can deal with that later. For now, let's do as he said and split up. Go to Argent at a later date. Oh, we have a new quest over here. Huh. What do you guys have to say? Hey, have you heard that rumor about the inn? You mean the one about the innkeeper hiding money underground? No, not that. Hold on. What's that one about? I heard he has a secret staircase that leads underground or something. Oh, interesting. I was talking about a different one, though. That is the worst kept secret entrance ever. Oh. How many times has that probably been discovered by accident by this point? Especially with just, oh, I'm a friend of someone. Oh, let's go take you to Baraka. Oh, I feel like that staircase is not as big a secret as everyone makes it out to be. Apparently some high-ranking members of the Order have been meeting there with the Omens and doing some secret deals. The Omens? Hello, my name is Omen. Could you tell me about this rumor? Oh, you're curious about it too? Are you a traveler? Yes, I'm a traveler named Omen. I'm pretty sure this might have something to do with me. Who wouldn't be? That's quite an outrageous rumor. Priests and omens, doing business together. Well, I'm just saying what I heard. Apparently there's one room in the inn that no one's allowed to stay in. Now that could be explained somehow if that's all there was to it. But the thing is, there have been voices coming from the room when it's meant to be empty. So they think those voices must be... yeah. People have been saying that one of the voices sounds human and the other one doesn't. Why would an omen be I can think of multiple reasons why an omen would be at the inn. Talking with the person in the secret underground basement is one of them. I don't know. Maybe the priests are selling off monolite to the omens. But I didn't hear the voices myself, so I can't say for sure. But you know what they say, where there's smoke, there's fire. People are talking about it, there must be some truth to it. I'll go and talk to the innkeeper. Are you serious? have a connection with that inn. I see. Well, who am I to stop you? Good luck to you. Take care. Try not to get caught up in anything too serious. We'll have to deal with the aftermath if you do. It's a little late for you guys to be telling me that. I mean, you are talking with someone who's wanted for execution after all. Or wanted to be executed. Go and ask the innkeeper about the rumor. Capital Inn's secret. How much time do we have left in this in-game day? We have a fair bit. And I don't see any more quests around here, so we will just go take care of this one. And let's go talk with the innkeeper. Welcome to the Holly Inn. Are you of course not. What is it this time? I want to ask you about a rumor. What rumor? Tell the innkeeper the rumor that you heard in town. Oh, that rumor is complete nonsense. The room that no one's allowed to stay in? We just closed it for now because a few things inside need repairs. I've never heard any voices coming from in there. Some customers were probably dreaming and they went around telling people they heard voices. Still, it's not good for our reputation to have a rumor like that going around. Should I check the room just in case? Yeah, if you want. In fact, please do. People should stop talking about it once you prove that that's not true. Mina, could you come here for a second? Yes, sir. What is it? Looks like this person here has heard about the rumor. Oh, that? I've agreed to let him check the room, so I'd like you to take him, please. Just keep an eye on him so he doesn't break anything, okay? I was about to say that I'm not prone to breaking things, but I think I've caused too much trouble in this town to really be able to justifiably say that I'm not going to break anything. Someone's actually going to look into that ridiculous rumor? I did check, remember? A few times. Every time there's nothing to report. Guess my word doesn't count, though. Look, it's just to prove to everyone that there's nothing going on. Do you mind? Okay, I will. Oh, I almost forgot. This is Mina, our greeter. She's usually outside pulling the customers in. Nice to meet you. If you need anything, ask her. Thanks, Mina. I'll leave the rest with you. Yes, sir. Well then, I'll be on the second floor, so come and get me when you're ready to check the room. Okay, off we go to investigate suspicious rumors. Alright, I'll take you to the room. Here you are. Take as much time as you want to check everything. I don't think you'll find anything out of the ordinary, though. We'll see about that. I think I can see 3 things out of the ordinary. Bookshelf. You look closely and see there's a space where one book is missing. Okay, that's not really suspicious. Like, oh no, a book is missing from a bookshelf in a hotel. I don't know how many people I've heard stories talking about just like taking the books or whatever from hotels. A missing... I would be more surprised if there wasn't a book missing from the bookshelf. Ooh, I forgot that I have a little dash. I need to make better use of that. A plush bed. It is neatly made. Okay. Fireplace. Must have in wintry origin. The firewood is still ever so slightly warm. Okay, so nothing suspicious as far as I can really tell. How was it? Did anything catch your attention? There was a book missing from the bookshelf. Oh, that customer went home with it a long time ago. See? I would have been more surprised if they had all their books. The keeper just hasn't bothered to replace it. That's because books are expensive. Okay, hardback books, which all of those books look like they were, are expensive. Now you've seen for yourself that room was just made up. So I stop here. I don't think there's any point in looking any longer. I also have to get back to work, so... Phew, Arjun sure is cold. Now to warm up in front of the fire put... Huh? Why are you in here? Oh, were you just cleaning the room? Well, this seems to have gotten awkward. Have you been lying to me? Yes, I lied. Where's the real room? Well, it's, fine. I can't keep up the lie now. I'll take you to the room people are talking about. But it might shock you. Please try not to get hostile. Why would I get hostile? Looks like all the other rooms. Wait, why isn't he here? He's not here. Where did he go? Was there someone in this room? Yes, but he's not here anymore. Is this a letter? He must have left it. And what does the letter say? The letter is written in unintelligible characters. Ah, thank you. That's really useful. This is his language. No doubt he wrote this. What does it say? I can't read it either, but I know for sure he wrote it. Looks like it's my time to shine. Admittedly, this was kind of my thought of the... Wait, aren't you normally supposed to be on the farm, like, helping me? But... you know what? I remember them stowing away in my bag in the past, and at this point I should remember that they stow away in the bag. Besides, they help me enough. They should get to go out on adventures too. Can you read the letter? Excuse me. The only thing we fairies don't know how to read is a rune. My part fairy? I am very bad at reading runes as well. This is Canelu writing. I should be able, or I could read this in my sleep. I see. I get it. And what do you get? You do? It says he's gone to a cave in the north of town. Cave in the north? That sounds like the Divine Seaslight Cave. Come on. For the Canelo and the Divine Seaslight Cave. You know, I would kind of rather not. I think I'm kind of good for this point in time. The last time I went to the Seaslight Cave, I had people decide that I need to be executed. I think it's safe to say that it's probably not in my best interest. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go to the cave. Or not. The game has spoken. No going into the cave and getting myself further listed for execution. Oh, an ice stone. Oh, thinking about it, isn't the silent cave where I can go to get some of the gold ore I am missing? I think so, but I can't remember for certain. A little mushroom and red leaf. You know what, if I had been thinking about it, I probably could have gone and spent some of this time hunting some of the fears that I had encountered in the past. That was not what I wanted to press.
Begin.
Ow, that hurt. Let's try not to do stuff that will hurt. At home, I can do a lot of stuff that's going to get me hurt. Part of me keeps wanting to press buttons to guard, but as far as I'm aware, this game doesn't have a guard. Oh, that little dash action actually consumes a fair bit of stamina overall. And... okay, so if I go down there, I'm going to find 2 things of ore I can mine, which I want to go and do. Ow. That was very rude of you, little bird thing. There's a fear up here. Where's the fear actually at? Oh, the fear is right there. That is, not good for my health. Bye. Please keep your hands and claws as far away from me as possible. Oh, hello there. Oh, I see the, Cornelli doll behind that one. I don't need that doll that badly. Not yet, at least. I can always come back and visit later when things are less risky for my health and safety. And... oh my goodness. I went and got a new controller, but the downside is that my new controller doesn't work with a bunch of the games I got, because in my infinite brilliance, I forgot that the majority of games I have were not released when, or the majority of games I have were released prior to when the controller, the console that the controller is for, was released. And for some odd reason, because of that, even though it's a PlayStation controller, all my games are like, yeah, nope, this controller isn't recognizable. So I got a fancy new controller that I can't use. And can I make anything new in the kitchen as of yet? No, doesn't look like it.
See you later.
I suppose I actually should have... oh, I forgot to water stuff. That's not good. Let's go quickly get everything watered. Oh, thank goodness I actually came back out here to double check that. Otherwise, this could have been really bad.
Drink up, lovelies.
Luckily, I don't need to water the area in the actual water side crops and whatnot. I know I don't need to water the trees, but I'm going to go ahead and do that anyways. My goodness. I'm going to have to figure something out for this controller by the next time. But for right now, it's working
Welcome back.
well enough. As long as the controller doesn't die. Oh, we're so close to level 32. Hopefully now I can actually go further into the cave. Okay, good. I have an objective to head to the cave. So.
Take care out there.
Okay, I have an objective to head back to Argent, which I'm going to assume means I can go back into the cave now as well. And let's go ahead and harvest a bunch of this stuff.
Hello, little crappies. Hello, little crappies.
Oh, the tomatoes are done being fully harvested. Okay.
Hello, little crappies.
Well, that's one less... well, actually, that's several less rows of things I need to water, but it's all fine in the end.
Drink up, lovelies.
That watered, and then we will go ahead and water the paprika here.
Drink up, lovelies. Good morning.
Then we should be pretty much good to go head off and do some other stuff. This paprika looks like a bell pepper to me. Is this what paprika actually looks like before it's like ground down? I'm gonna have to look that up after the stream is over, because now I'm curious. Oh. Cotton feather. And an egg. Let's go ahead and deposit these, and then we can safely head off to Shatola. Wait, not Shatola, Arjun. We don't need to head off to Shatola for anything
Bye-bye.
in the near future, as far as I know. Well, I guess we have the party quests, but those are not our focus for this episode. Huh? Well, this feels like a ghost town. Is it me or is it eerily quiet? You two. Uh-oh. We should go. Omen. Wait, that's not why I'm here. Excuse me? Why are you here? Well, the holy capital is completely empty. Cat, do not use my keyboard as a headrest. Cites, what about the dungeon? Nothing. Aside from the escaped convicts here, all of the other sinners have vanished. How could this be? What the hell happened? Well, where to begin? To cut straight to the point, every devout in the city disappeared overnight. That's right, civilian and priests alike. I think we're all that's left. Is there anywhere you haven't searched? You've searched everywhere inside the city. All that's left is the Divine Seas Light Cave. You think so too, huh? Why do you say that? They tightened security at the entrance. Even missionaries were forbidden entry. But the priest there was acting strange. They just kept mumbling, saying we weren't allowed in, over and over. It was like they were possessed. I've only been a priest for a year, but to refuse a missionary like Shrika? That's shady to me. But it's not like we can get in there and see for ourselves. Yes, we can! Arya, what do you think? The only way in is that hidden route. Don't you think? There's no other choice. What hidden route? You two can promise to cooperate, then we'll help you get into the Divine Seas Light Cave. Cooperate? With you? Don't make me laugh. Wait, Cites. There really isn't any other way. Fine, if you want to join hands with the blasphemers, then go right ahead. You'll excuse me. Cites. Will you come with us? No, this isn't the time for uncertainty. Please show me the way to this hidden route of yours. Alright, let's hurry and find Rock. Woo! New party member! I've been waiting to get them as a party member for a very long time. But I've also been focused on many other things, more so. So you came after all. I was wondering what... the look on Baraka's face. Pardon my intrusion. Huh? This is an interesting home. Hey, Omen. You brought a missionary here? What, are you selling me out now? Just calm down. None of these are a good option to say to try and get him to calm down. That's right. Will you listen a moment? Just get to the point. You explain the situation to Baraka. That's what's going on. Still can't say it's enough to make me start trusting a missionary. What about you, Shrika, Viramand? Since we're all cooperating now, why don't you tell us what you know? It's rude to assume. Don't play coy. You mean to tell me you heard nothing standing near Siegfried all this time? His Eminence. Yes, perhaps I did. What do you mean by that? There's a pretty high chance that Siegfried is responsible for whatever's happening right now. I agree. His Eminence has forbidden entry into the Divine Seaslight Cave. Not to mention his visits to it have become more frequent as of late. He must be hiding something in there. I bet it's tied to the sudden disappearance of everyone in town. That Patriarch is up to no good. I always thought he was suspicious. But... something on your mind? I can't believe that His Eminence would do something I'm not even gonna try to say that word. I'm not gonna do something opposite to his own fault. Or yeah, opposite is not the other. Is not a synonym for that word. Would do something harmful to his own followers. Not after he took Insights and I, when we were orphaned and alone. So he's like a father to you? Yes. You could say that. May not be tied by blood. No, it's because you're not that your debt to him must feel immeasurable. But you're probably in for a bumpy ride. If you don't feel ready to face the Patriarch, then you can stop now. Nobody will blame you. No, I can't stop here. I'm a missionary. I follow the dogma of the Holy Mother. For her, I'll exterminate anything that brings harm to the Order. Even if that threat is the Patriarch, I'll be the one to stop him. It was he who raised me. He's like my own father. That's why it must be me who puts an end to his wrongdoing. Cat, do not try to knock over my drink. I believe that is the one duty a child has to their parent. I could think of several other duties that would also be important, but maybe they're not relevant for this situation. Fair enough. Don't push yourself too hard. Can't have you getting in the way. Okay, Omen. I think we've said all there is to say. Time to head into the Divine Seaslight Cave. Rika joined your party. Okay, and my cats are getting restless, so maybe I'm not going to go ahead and do a longer stream. I've acquired the Pilgrim job class. Interesting. A job that wields a magic blade for physical and magical attacks. Can learn wide range attacks and create fields that inflict damage. That sounds fun to use. But we are going to go ahead and save here. And just simply because my cats are being buttheads and are starting to cause problems around my computer, including stepping on top of the computer where the power button is at, I'm going to go ahead and call this to an end. Hopefully you all enjoyed this episode. If you did enjoy this episode, please leave a like on the video. If you enjoyed the content I make, please subscribe to the channel. I hope you have a great day or night depending on when you're watching this, and I hope to see you in a future video or stream. We will try to finish off the Winter Divine Seaslight Cave in the next stream for Harvestella. But once again, thank you very much for tuning in. I greatly hope you all enjoyed the episode.